So I'm gonna take my braids down, sip some wine, and answer y'all questions.
I thought we'd be forever, but now we're not together. And there is no you and me. I thought we were forever, and now we're not together. How could it start so lovely and turn into misery?
What's up? What's up, my ZAИBAES? And welcome back to the wonderful world of Zay. Without further ado, let's get into this video. So today is Friday today, and I'm getting my hair done next Friday. So I'm like, let me take my braids down today, and then I asked y'all some questions on my Instagram, both my spam page and my main page, and y'all answered when y'all asked the questions. So today I'm gonna be taking my braids down, and I'm not gonna take my braids down the whole time, but for like the first 3-4 questions, I'm gonna be taking my braids down. Like the next few, I'm gonna be, you know, sitting here talking to y'all. So let's get into it. Question number 1. Let me find it. I want to see which one I want to answer first. I'm gonna answer the simple ones first. What is your favorite color? My favorite color is pink. Currently, you know what? I'm not gonna lie. So when I was younger, like in kindergarten and stuff, my favorite color has been pink, but it kind of like went from blue because that was like the societal norm for little boys to like blue. So I was always like, my favorite color is blue, but like, y'all know I'm a little fruity. So anyway, but no, for real, my favorite color is pink. It's always been pink since I can remember. But yeah, simple question. Next question. Let me see. Let me do this one. Tell your college story. So, my college story goes a little something like this. I'm gonna start from high school. So I was a little black boy in high school, 12th grade. I was taking college classes at this time. I was in reading and government. And no, reading and history. One of the two. Reading or history, reading and government, one of the two. But I was in one of those classes. And it was about like 2-3 months before graduation, I want to say. And mind you, it's a college class, so obviously they're preparing us for college. But me being me, I did not know what I wanted to go to school for. I didn't even know if I wanted to go to college, you know. So I was the only person in my class who didn't have my mind made up. I didn't know what I wanted to go for. I didn't know what I wanted to I didn't know where I wanted to go. Like everybody else had their mind made up. They're like, I'm going here, I'm gonna do this, I'm going for this, with my bam. And I'm sitting there like, I don't even know if I want to go to college for real, bro. Like I was literally in a college class thinking about not going to college because I was like, I don't know what I want to do with my life. Cause like I genuinely did not know what I wanted my career to be. And it was kind of hard and kind of like, damn, everybody else know what they doing, but I don't. So I, you know, spent a little time at home prior to graduation, like before, and it was like I was talking to my mama, and I was telling her, like, she was talking to me about like college and stuff, and I was like, I really don't know what I want to do, where I want to go, but all I knew was that I wanted to go to a HBCU. What I was gonna go for, I don't know. So I was like looking up HBCUs in Texas and all of that stuff, and my first option was PV. And I told my mom, and she was like, hell no. So if you know about PV. PV is a school in Texas, and it's known for like parties and stuff like that, but also they have like a really good nursing program. So if you want to be a nurse and stuff like that, I recommend that school. But anyway, she told me no because she knows what the school is known for and stuff like that. And honestly, I'm kind of happy that she told me no, because if I went there, I know for a fact I wouldn't have been paying attention. I wouldn't have succeeded. I wouldn't have done like all the things that I've done now. But anyway, so fast forward a few days later, she told me about this school called Wiley. And I was like, what the fuck is a Wiley College? And what the fuck is a Marshall, Texas? Like, what does that even mean? Like, you know? So I'm doing my research, all of that good stuff. I'm looking up the school, finding out what it's about, what they do, you know, all of that good jazz. And coming to find out, it's actually a really good school. And I told her, I was like, I really don't know what I'm gonna go for. I was like, all I know is I like music, and I want to go to school for music because my dream was to become like, you know, a singer or stuff like that, which is still my dream. But yeah, so I was like, I want to go to school for music, and I saw they had a music degree, and she was like, no. Like, I understand you like music and stuff like that, but go to school for music education. and all of that good stuff. And I was like, I don't really want to be nobody teacher, but like, if you say so. So I looked up a school, applied, got accepted. Cause my school is what they call last chance school, or like second chance school. So like if you're down on your last like option for schools and stuff like that, my school is the school to go to, because they give you a second chance. Like as long as you are willing to do the work, they're willing to help you. But neither here or there. So I applied, went on tour, and my tour guide was Chris Brown. If you go to Wally, you know who Chris Brown is. And when I tell you that man, he could sell me air. That man could sell me air in a jar and I would buy it. Because when I tell you, I'm not going to say he sold me a dream, because I had the best time of my life in my school. Granted, there are ups and downs, but every school has their ups and downs. So, but he like, the way he talked about the school, like all of the things, even got me like talking to the choir director, which he actually offered me a scholarship on the freaking tour, mind you. So he was like, oh, if you come here, I'll give you a scholarship for this amount, for XYZ amount of money, and it's in the third, I got to do a sing. And I was like, bet. Because I applied to 2 other schools, but they're PWIs, and I got accepted in all of those schools. But I was like, I really don't feel like going there. And this school was the only school that offered me a scholarship. Out of all, I think 2 or 3 schools I applied to, this is the only one that offered me a scholarship for something that I love to do, which is singing. So I was like, why wouldn't I want to go here? You know what I'm saying? So like, I applied, got accepted, got my scholarship, and the rest is history. Honestly, the rest is history. I had a time at school. I joined organizations. I met a lot of friends. I went through a lot of stuff. I went through a lot of friend groups. I went through hella friend groups, actually. But yeah, to make a long motherfucking story short, I had a time at Wiley College, but now Wiley University. If you ever want to go or have any questions or thinking about going to the school, please don't hesitate to text me, because I love helping people when it comes to this kind of stuff. But yeah, from a person who did not know what they wanted to do to being successful at my school, it's kind of a blessing. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I succeeded and did a lot of stuff at that school that I never thought I was gonna be able to accomplish or ever thought I was gonna be able to do. Granted, I didn't do everything I wanted to do, but I got to do a lot of things and got to get a lot of opportunities that I wouldn't have gotten if I went to another school. So I got to travel for free and all of that shit. So I need to stop cussing. But anyway, the next question is, and do you feel the college experience is necessary for other people? After high school, no. Hell no. I say go to school. Yes, I'm pro school all the way, obviously, because I just finished my degree. But if it is not necessary, don't go. Don't waste your time, don't waste your energy, don't waste your money. If you are not going for a degree that requires you to go to school, do not waste your money, your parents' money, whoever is paying for your 4, 3 years, 2 years of college. If you are only going for something that you don't need a degree for, if you're going to school just that you got a degree, cool, that's your money wasted. But I only say that because a lot of the times, and I've witnessed this myself, a lot of people will start school but they won't finish it because they're going to school for something that they don't really need to go to school for, you know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna be on these career paths that you don't really need to fucking degree for. Why are you getting a degree in business? I'm not checking if you have a degree if I'm going to your black-owned business. I'm not looking for a degree on your wall. If I go to your black-owned business and you're selling me something, I am not looking for your degree. I am looking for your skill. I am looking for your work ethic. I'm looking for your customer service, all of that stuff. I do not care what degree you have when it comes to business. So there's that. You're going to be a business owner? Study. Figure out what you have to do in order to get a business. Start it up, talk to people, get connected. You don't got to go to college. You don't. Stop wasting your money on these business degrees. But not even just that degree. So many other degrees that are offered that you do not need to go to school for. I am pro school all the way, but only if you are pursuing a degree or a career path that requires you to go to school and you need a degree, such as a doctor, a lawyer, surgeon, all of that stuff. Hell, teachers, whatever it is that requires you to have a degree, go. But if you're pursuing a career that does not require you to have a degree, don't waste your money, because college is not cheap. Especially now, since they're trying to take away the Department of Education and trying to take away FAFSA, financial aid, all of that stuff. Do not waste your money. You're going to hurt your pockets. You're going to be in a shit ton of student loan debt. if you're going, especially if you don't finish. If you don't finish, you fucking yourself over. I need to stop cussing, but it's true tea. If you are going to college for a degree that A, you don't really want for real, and B, you don't need for real, you're wasting your time, energy, and money. Don't do that. After high school, a lot of people, they'll be like, go to college, go to college, go to college, do this, do this, do this. But they do not tell you that if you are going and you do not need to go, you're wasting your time, energy, and money. And if you do not want to go, don't go. Don't let nobody force you and tell you that you need to go to college, especially if you have a dream, chase it. If you have a dream, chase it. Don't let nobody tell you that you cannot reach your dreams. Don't let nobody tell you that you cannot accomplish your dreams. Do not let anybody tell you that you need to do this, that, and the third to get to your dreams. They have not been there. Period. So, that being said, yes, go to college. But only if you have to. If your career path requires you to, go. If not, don't waste motherfucking money, because you're going to be upset that you learned a bunch of stuff that you can learn on YouTube. Just saying. I'm just saying. I mean, my friends are talking about this all the time, how they offer so many degrees that are so useless. You don't need them. You don't need them. You don't. You really don't. But go to school, but only if you have to. To make a long story short, go to school only if you have to. If your career path requires you to, go. But I recommend a college experience. I recommend HBCU experiences for all of my young Black and brown students, but only if you have to. Don't waste your money, because it's gonna get harder out here for y'all and for me, because I'm gonna go back to school. But yeah, so for me, I got a sociology degree, and I have to get a degree. But like, I have other friends, and I want to do like business and stuff. I'm not looking for your degree. I'm not. But anyway, they're not gonna tell y'all that, but I am. Like the schools, they want your money. They want you to go to school, waste your money on this degree that you probably 9 times out of 10 not gonna use. Even if your career plan requires you to have a degree, 9 times out of 10 you're not gonna use it. Because I know, especially business, and I keep talking about business because that's the main one that everybody goes for. But I say that because I know a lot of business majors that are counselors right now in high school and elementary schools and stuff like that, and that are not doing exactly what they wanted to do with their business degree because they did not pursue their dreams with their degree, because they realized very, very quickly that you do not need a business degree to go into the business field. Half of the biggest CEOs that you know right now do not have a master's and PhD in business. Next motherfucking question. So, the next question is, what is motivating me right now? The fact that I'm not where I am yet, that I want to be yet, that is the main thing that's motivating right now. The house that I'm in is not the house that I want to be in right now. I want to be my own place, own stuff. I'm very grateful for the position that I'm in right now, because it is teaching me how to be patient and trust God, and how to, build from the ground up and stuff like that. And yeah, really, yeah. Yeah. What's motivated me is the fact that I'm not where I want to be yet, and I'm working to where I want to be, slowly getting there, by the grace of God. So yeah, that's what's motivating me. That's like my main motivation for anything I do. And also that my family doesn't have the best financial situation right now, so I want to be the person that breaks that. I want to be the person that gets my family out of that little rut, so don't ever got to worry about money again, and my children's children don't ever have to worry about money again. So that's what I'm doing now. So yeah. Next question, probably last question, till I get in the shower after I get this last braid down. What is my favorite theory? So the person that asked this question, I had to ask for elaboration. So basically, like, what's my favorite theory? Like, if she gave the example of, if you love somebody and it doesn't work out, you gotta, if they don't come back to you or something like that, then it wasn't meant to be, or some bullshit like that. But I want to say one of my favorite theories is, which is a conspiracy theory. So I'm going to do a conspiracy theory, and I'm going to do like another theory. So my favorite conspiracy theory is the Mandela effect. And the fact that what we once thought was really isn't. Such as, so the theory is that Nelson Mandela died like a long time ago, like multiple times, because that's what people remember. But I think he's alive. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know. But anyway, the theory is, well, like, what we think is, it really isn't. So like Kit Kat, we know Kit Kats that have a dash in it, but it really don't got no dash. Berenstain Bears is the main one. It's called Berenstain Bears, but I remember it's Berenstain Bears. Fruit Loops, people thought it was Fruit, but it's actually F-R-O-T, Looney Tunes. We thought it was Looney Tunes, like T-O-O-N-S, or like T, something like that. But yeah, that it's a very crazy theory. Also, aliens are real. I don't give a fuck. Aliens are real. They're my people. Whenever they come back, honestly, I'm ready for the aliens. But anyway, another theory that I want to say I believe is, let me think. I'm trying to think of something that like I've heard recently, or like that I do believe. Well, it's a theory. I'm not gonna say it's that I believe, but it's one that I've heard, but I think it's false. Is forgive and forget. And I'm in these small groups at church, and we are on the chapter in our freedom group of forget. Well, we were on our chapter in our freedom group of forgiveness, but it was saying how some people say forgive and forget, and they were like, that's not true. The Bible says forgive, yes, but you do not have to forget. For if you forget, you're gonna be repeating history. So if you forgive, yes, but do not forget, because if you forget, you're gonna continue to let that same hurt that hurt you in the past hurt you again. You're gonna be continuously letting people come in and out of your life do the same thing multiple times, and that ain't it. That's not it. Forgive, yes. Forget, no. So forgive and forget is a bunch of malarkey, a bunch of BS. Don't ever let nobody tell you forgive and forget, because 9 times out of 10, the person that says forgive and forget is still letting that same person do them down bad and horrendous. Next case. So right now, I'm gonna take a pause. I'm gonna take a shower because my hair looks flipping atrocious. What? Atrocious. Y'all look at my little hair. You can't even see it. But anyway, I'm gonna take a break, wash this, and then I'm gonna call y'all back when I get out the shower and, you know, have my boobies put away. So, BRB. All right, so I'm done, obviously, but look at my hair. Looks a mess now. Anyway, so I feel like this is the perfect time to answer this question, which says, what is my mouth routine? Which was such an odd way to ask that question, mind you. But basically, I use this thing called a toothbrush and this other thing called toothpaste, and I mix these two together and it makes magic in my mouth. And I also use this magical substance called mouthwash, and once I use that, it makes your breath smell squeaky clean all day. So there's the answer to that question. I'm gonna call y'all back later because I gotta do this night routine real quick and I don't wanna talk, you know. Bye, get out my mouth.
A few moments later.
All right, so the next question was, what do I feel about curly hair versus, natural hair versus weave? I guess they're asking me like what my opinion on it is, or the argument. I'm gonna answer both. My opinion is do what the hell you want to do. That is your body, your choice, your hair, your scalp, your choice. And if anybody has an opinion on what you do with your hair on top of your head, then they need to check themselves, because 9 times out of 10 they bald-headed themselves and they're talking entirely too much. Or sometimes they have an appendage attached to them that is of the male descent. So therefore you damn sure don't have no right to talk about no woman's hair. But anyway, that's how I feel about that. So the next question is, what are my 5 favorite, or what are my 5 top movies or TV shows? So I'm gonna answer this in one sitting because I don't really watch too many movies or TV shows. 9 times out of 10 I'm watching something on Netflix or anime. If I do watch a movie, it's like, you know, very, very rare. Also, I'm trying this wine my dad bought today. It's called Porch Swing Sweet Red Reserve. I don't too much fool with red wine, so I'm only gonna pour a little bit. But, so some of my favorite movies, I want to say my top favorite movies, Queen and Slim for sure, because that movie is beautiful. Obsessed with Beyonce. What's the movie that I like? Let me think. I don't really watch them, so I'm gonna put them all together. So those are my top 2 right now. My favorite TV shows: Insecure, Supercell, and probably JoJo. It's a tie between JoJo's Bizarre Adventure and what is it called? Death Note. Those 2. I love anime, so fun fact about me. Yeah, so I'm gonna answer the next questions upstairs. So cheers. Cheers to the girls' weekend. So the next question.
Boy, if you don't get
is what are my plans after I graduate, career goals, etc. So I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I'm not gonna get way too deep into this because I don't like talking about stuff like this before it happens. Like, I can, because I know it's going to happen, but you know, like, moving silence. Anyway, this is really good. Tastes like just like grape juice. But anyway, so my plans after I well, I've already graduated, but my plans are to attend grad school for my therapy license because I want to be a mental health therapist. And I cannot disclose where I'm moving to, where I'm going, what school I'm going to, none of that stuff because I already have all of those plans. But yeah, I will be announcing that very, very soon though. And yeah, but anyway, yeah, I'm going to get my therapy license because I've always wanted to be a mental health counselor and be in the mental health field because I feel like it's very important, especially now in today's day and age when there's so much negative going around. We need something positive, and so many people are going through things and cannot afford it. So I want to be able to grant people the opportunity to get therapy and the help that they truly need for an affordable price, and hell, for really no price at all sometimes. But I want to open my own private practice, of course. I want to start a nonprofit. So many things I want to do, or I'm not gonna say I want to do, I'm going to do. So yeah, there's a little gist. I don't want to say too much because, you know, never let the enemy know your next move. Whoa, I felt that coming out my hair, but confuse the enemy. Never let them know your next move. All of my hair in the back is like, it's really wild, so ignore that. Anyway, next question. What do I feel like my purpose is? And like, this is a great question. I'm not gonna lie.
That's a great question. I wasn't expecting that question.
Honestly, I don't know. I do know, but I don't know. I want to say my purpose in life is to help. Has some hair. Hold on. My mouth. Sorry. Technical difficulties. But I honestly feel like my purpose in life is to help and really be the change that I want to see and be the person that I wish I had whenever I was younger. So I feel like I went through so much stuff when I was younger and growing up, and I went through times where I didn't have the resources of the people in my life that I needed at the time. So I feel like my purpose in my life is to be that person for other people that I wish I had when I was going through the things that, you know, they might be going through. So that's why I'm doing all the things I'm doing, whether it's like my therapy, my music, my YouTube, my Bible studies on TikTok, my content creation, all of that stuff. I want to give people the advice that I wish I had gotten whenever I was going through certain things, like when it comes to going to college. Like, I've been helping so many young people, you know, get started on their journey with college and stuff like that. So I'm trying to be the person that I wish I had when I was younger. So I feel like that's my purpose in life, just to, you know, be that person for other people and, you know, see myself in them so they don't make the same mistakes I did, so they can kind of learn from my mistakes and, you know, obviously make their own mistakes, of course, because that's the only way that you're going to learn. But yeah, and also just be a positive light in a negative world, honestly, because there's so much darkness in this world that I want to continue being the positive light, no matter how much stuff that I go through on a daily basis, no matter how much BS that I get put through. I want to continue to be the light in this world that people need, honestly, because it's just, again, so much darkness. And yeah, I just feel like I'm here for that reason, you know, be a light and help people. And yeah, I feel like that's such a generic answer, but yeah. So the next question is a crazy freshman story. Shit, I have so many because my freshman year, let me tell y'all. So my freshman year was wild. I went through so much stuff, but I'm gonna tell y'all about the third floor parties that we used to have. So my class 21, we were the class fresh out of COVID. So we were basically the test dummies at my school. And we were on lockdown for months. So basically the majority of my first semester was on lockdown. We didn't really get to do anything. We didn't really get to experience, you know, the HBCU experience. We had homecoming, but it was virtual. So like, you know, we didn't get to experience everything. So, you know, we made our own experience. So in the dorms, we had what was called a third floor party because my dormitory has 3 floors. So they had this third floor lobby, and we were like rally troops. Somebody would have this big old speaker. They bring it upstairs. Somebody would connect. And it was just time. It was snowing one time as well. Like, it was snowing outside, cold as hell. We were on lockdown. We couldn't go nowhere. So where my school was, they told us that we couldn't leave the campus and nobody could enter the campus, basically. So like, the only time you can leave the campus if you have like work or like a work related you know, thing to go to and stuff. So yeah, so it was crazy. We were on lockdown for like months. We couldn't do nothing, bro. We could not do anything. So we made our own fun, and we had parties. We had third floor parties. It was so much fun. It was genuine fun. Everybody knew everybody. Everybody had time. Like, it was just, there was no hate. Even if you did have beef with somebody, you wouldn't know, because it wasn't like animosity. No, like, no, none of that. It was just good vibes. It was just great vibes, but like, it was just fun. Just straight fun. I don't even necessarily call that crazy, because I don't necessarily have a crazy freshman story.
We interrupt our program to bring you this important message.
Hi y'all, it is ZAИBAES here. So as I'm watching this video of me telling my crazy freshman story, it just dawned on me the fucking craziest. I'm not gonna say the craziest thing. Okay, so as I was talking about third floor parties, right? So one night, and it's still funny to this day because me and my friends still bring it up. So one night we were having a third floor party, right? And I'm in, so though in my school, the dorm was set up. It was the boys' side and the girls' side. So everybody was in the lobby having like, you know, a good time, a nice little time. It was deep. Everybody was in there deep, right? So I'm in the on the girls' side hallway playing Uno with some people. And I don't know how the conversation came up, but like, I think something came up about eating coochie or something like that. Then I was like, so if you eat coochie, do you eat butt or ass? And it was like, ew, no. And I was like, okay, so if you eat coochie, and then that became a whole topic, and I started the whole conversation. I started this whole wild conversation. Mind you, it's on like me and like 5 other people, like me, some girls, this other dude, and like 3 dudes playing Uno, chilling. And then we had this conversation, and I was like, okay, so if you eat coochie, why don't you eat like butt? And then I started asking people around. I started asking all the dudes first. I was like, so do you get it? He's like, ew, no. And I was like, do you? He was like, no. And I was like, okay, so you eat coochie, but you eat a booty. And that was like the whole argument. And I was like, so you can eat a coochie where a baby comes out of, and she has a period every single month, but you ain't eating a booty? Because you said that's where dookie come from, but they literally birth literal humans. But that was the whole argument. So then that happened. And then as people started walking past, I just started asking, because, you know me, I didn't care. I have no filter. I have no filter. I have no none of that. I just started asking random dudes that came out. I was like, so wait, I was like, hold on. You just, they was so taken aback. What? Now that I'm thinking about it, bro, it was so funny. So like, people just started coming back, and then, so mind you, there was a whole party going on in the lobby. So my friends started looking for me. They came through the thing, and I was having this whole conversation. Like, what are you talking about? And he was like, come get your friend. He over here like we're eating ass. I was like, this is a genuine question. So then after that, everybody started coming from the freaking lobby of the party to the hallway where we was, and it became this whole argument. I need to ask my friend if she have that video. I'm gonna insert it after this clip. But yeah, I just that's my crazy freshman story. That is my crazy freshman story. I started a whole argument on the 3rd floor. Like, everybody migrated from mine was like deep, like I want to say like 50-60 people in that lobby all came through the hallway, maybe less, maybe like 40-50, but yeah, all in the hallway, all because of argument that I started. And everybody had different views and all that other stuff, and it was so funny. I need to see if she has that video. So I started a conversation, whole conversation about dudes eating butt on the 3rd floor lobby. So yeah, that's one of my favorite, and it's a story that we still bring up to this day. So yeah.
Y'all are not able to call yourself nasty if you're not eating ass.
Who can call yourself nasty?
Now back to your regularly scheduled program.
Because, you know, yeah, I don't really have any crazy freshman stories. I'm not gonna lie, because my experience was like the regular. I'm not gonna say the regular experience, because I went through a lot of friend groups. I was smoking a lot, drinking a lot, you know, just doing a lot of stuff I hadn't been just doing. But other than that, that's the only crazy thing. The 3rd floor parties, because they got wild. It got crazy, bro. And then we also had like dorm room parties. We would go out to somebody's dorm room, like continue the party. It was so much fun. Well, I do have a crazy story. We did have a dorm party, and it was me and my friend group, and we went back to my friend's dorm. And there was like a whole bunch of, it was a nice vibe. It was like 2, 3 in the morning, I want to say. We was vibing, chilling. Next thing you know, everybody drunk, by the way. We're all drunk. And I looked to the corner, my friend getting picked up in the sky by this dude. And when I tell you, when we all, everybody's talking those on. Like, we was all doing our own little thing, like chilling in the bed, talking, all that stuff. We seen that in the corner. We look over, we said, what the fuck? Cause bitch, I thought my eyes deceived me. I thought my eyes deceived me. I thought I was seeing things, but she was in the air. We still talk about this to this day. So I want to say that's one of like my crazy freshman stories, but I don't really have anything like exciting other than me. I'm not finna tell my business on here because I've done some stuff and I've experienced some things, but I'm not finna expose myself into my business. What the hell? Anyway, next question. My biggest fear, failing. My biggest fear is failure. My biggest fear is not failing my family, not failing anybody. My biggest fear is failing myself because I have so many goals, plans, aspirations for my life, and I want my goals to align with God. I don't even want to say failing myself. I want to say failing God because I want to make sure I'm walking in the purpose that He has for me. Because I want to make sure that every single day I'm making a godly step and not an Isaiah step, you know? Because a lot of the times we feel like the decisions that we make are the right decisions, and we feel like because it's what we want to do and it's what we feel like is right, it's the right thing. But 9 times out of 10 it's not. So I want to make sure that every single step that I make from here on out is a God step and not my step, because I want to make sure I'm walking with God or behind God or beside God instead of in front of Him. Because yeah, my biggest fear is failing God, and like, you know, I don't want to get to heaven and He tells me, depart from me for I never knew you. I would literally cry. So like, I want to make sure I'm doing everything that He wants me to do, pursuing everything that He wants me to, you know, all of that stuff. That is my biggest fear. My biggest fear is being denied by God. That's what I'm going to say. Failing God, and like failing in all aspects, failing myself, failing God, like failing anything. And like, I think that's a lot of people's fear, especially because I'm the youngest child. Because then I have a lot of people, like my sister, my family, all that. I look up to those people. But that's why I'm doing a lot of things that I'm doing, because I don't want to fail. I don't. So, granted, failure is like, it's natural. But when I'm talking about failure, I'm not talking about like getting told no. I'm not talking about like, you know, failing at like a test or failing at something. I'm talking about failure like in general, like hitting rock motherfucking bottom. Like, that's my biggest fear. And I refuse, I rebuke that in the name of Jesus, amen, because it's not gonna happen. But yeah, that's my biggest fear. And snakes. But other than snakes, yeah, that. But yeah, next question. The next question is, how can I be just like you? Don't. In all seriousness, don't. I'm not perfect, bruh. Not in the slightest. Not in the, like, I may portray, I may look like it. Face pretty, you know. I post all of the good things that happen in my life, but I'm far from perfect. Like, I'm not. Honestly, like, I look at myself, I see all my mistakes. I see my past. I see things that I've done wrong, things that I would probably do wrong, things and the people that I've done wrong, all of that stuff. I see, that's what I see. Y'all see a pretty boy with, you know, who has his life together. In actuality, I'm losing my fucking mind. Every single day, I am trying not to go insane. So, to answer your question, how can I be like you? Don't. Please don't. Because I can portray like everything is okay, which we all do. But deep down inside, I'm freaking out. But I'm learning to not do that, because I am a child of God, and I know God will not put me this far to put me this far. So, yeah. But again, don't. Be yourself. I tell people like that all the time. This is not the first time I've gotten a question like this, believe it or not. So people are like, oh, I look up to you, this and third, with why being cool, you can look at me, but do not be like me. Do not be like me, be better than me, because I am not the example that you want to follow, because I am not. I am not good. My past ain't pretty. My shoes ain't clean, you know, all of that stuff. I feel like I'm not the person that I'm not gonna say I don't think you should look up to me, because I've done a lot of great things in life, and I'm continuing to do a lot of great things. Like, cool, look up to me, yeah, that's fine. But when it comes to like being like me, hell no. Like, yeah, I'm funny, cool, all of that shit, but like, No, be yourself. Because if you're not gonna be yourself, want nobody else. But I know this was a joke question, but like in all seriousness, be yourself. Don't be like me. Be better than me. And I say it all the times. Anybody, do not try to be like me. Be better than me. You can follow my footsteps, but I promise you, the footprint is not gonna be the same. Let that sink in. Next question: what is something you're passionate about? Everything I do, anything I put my name behind, I'm passionate about. Anything, I always tell people like this: I'm not putting my name behind no bullshit. Period. I'm not putting my name behind no bullshit. If it has my name behind it, that means because I put my heart, soul, and body into whatever I did, whatever I put my name behind. Whether it was in school and we had an event, I'm not putting my name behind no bullshit. If it's a half-ass event, I didn't do it. Somebody else did. That's just true tea. My music, I'm not putting my name behind no BS. My clothes, my outfits, my person, all of that stuff. I don't care whatever, the person I'm dating, the person, my friends, all of that. I'm not putting my name behind no bull. Whatever I put my name behind is what I'm passionate about. My music, my podcast, my YouTube, my Instagram, my TikToks, all of that, my content, all of that stuff. I am passionate because it's what I want to do, and it is my passion, it is my dream, and I'm living in my dream. Actually, I'm living in my answer prayers, believe it or not. But not every single block, I'm living in my answer prayers because I'm doing all the things that I pray for. So like, that's what I'm passionate about. I'm passionate about everything I put my name behind, because if it has Zay's name behind it, trust and believe that I worked hard. Now putting my name behind no BS. And if somebody puts my name behind some BS, I'm gonna check that. Period. Next, how picky am I? Very. Not. I used to say I'm not a picky eater, because I'm not. It's just like, I'm not gonna eat what I don't like. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not a picky eater. I just don't like certain shit, and I'm not gonna eat it if I don't like it. And it's just like my palate has changed over it, because I used to eat everything. When I was a young adolescent, I used to eat any and everything. Like, it was like just big as hell, big as a house. But yeah, but now my palate has definitely changed because my diet has changed. Because now I'm a pescatarian. I don't eat certain stuff. I can't eat certain stuff. So it's like, I'm very picky, and I don't try to be. And like, I've realized it in recent years. Like, I've been on trips and stuff like that, and they have like certain foods that provide and stuff. And I'm like, oh, I can't eat that. I don't eat this. I don't do this. And I've realized how picky I am, and I didn't think I was, but I'm very picky. My family says I am, and like, I didn't agree with them, but like, you know, I don't care though. I'd rather be picky than just eat any and everything and just accept. You know what? Yeah, I'd rather be picky than settle. Because once you settle for one thing, you settle for everything. Period. But what is my favorite type of food? My favorite type of food is any type of food that I can eat. Next question. I'm kidding. But seafood for sure. A good seafood boil. You can never go wrong with a good seafood boil. You know what I was telling my man the other day? I was saying that, because I was peeling, like, we had like a crab boil or whatever here, and I was like, why don't they already have seafood boils already peeled? Like, why do I have to do all the work? Why can't they just be back there, like, you know, cracking my crab leg and all of that stuff like that, already be cracked in the bag? They should do that. I don't know if they do that anymore, but like, they should do that. My crab leg should already be cracked, or cracked for me, at least cracked in half, something, you know, because, anyway, my favorite food is definitely seafood. Seafood for sure. Chinese food, Mexican. I just like food. I love food. Vegan food, Chinese food, Thai food too. I've had that before. Indian food. I just like food. If it is edible and I'm able to digest it and it won't tear in my stomach, I'm going to eat it. Even if it does tear in my stomach, I just might eat it because, you know, YOLO. But food. I like food. My favorite type of food is food. Also seafood. Like, seafood is the top, but other than that, food. Cheers, bitch.
Cheers, bitch. You better watch those B words, baby. You better watch those.
You know, do you got some camera settings you got on? If so, put me on. I don't use camera settings. I actually don't use, like, I don't know if there's like an actual camera like my phone. I don't use camera settings. I just use my back camera. My camera is really good. My back camera is like immaculate. I have an iPhone 15, and the camera on this thing is like amazing. I really want to learn or like get to record on my back camera, so I'm gonna order a tripod probably soon. It won't be no time like soon, but like, you know, one day. But I want to get a tripod so I can record on my back camera because I love that camera. No shade to the front. No shade at all to the front camera. Like, that back camera is tea, honey. That back camera. But that back camera. Maybe that back. If you know about that back camera, you know about that back camera. But that back camera is tea, honey. Quality is crisp. Do you hear me? 4K HD, baby. Do you hear me? But yeah, I don't use camera filters. Not filters. I don't use like settings and stuff. I just record. And for some reason, it looks amazing. Like right now, it's kind of iffy, but yeah, I don't use cameras because one, I'm not that savvy. I'm not tech savvy at all. Like, I don't know how to use all of this stuff. Like all of these other YouTubers and stuff that be having all these camera settings, all that, baby. I ain't got time for all of that, baby. I'll record, edit, post. Whenever I do actually, this is very off topic, but I do want to get better at editing though, because I feel like my videos can be so much better if I edit better. Like, I want to add more like phase zooms, you know, cut scenes and all of that stuff. Like, you know, I want to do all of that stuff because right now I feel like it's just like, it's there, but it's not like, you know, it's not giving that wow factor, you know, that razzle dazzle, that pizzazz, you know, hi-ya, that boom in your face, you know what the hell I'm trying to say. But anyway, yeah. Next question. What do I put on my hair to make it look so healthy? First of all, my hair is dry. My hair is really, like, I have not found the right products. I have not found the right products to put on my hair just yet. And it's so crazy, but I have not found the right products to put on my hair yet. Like, at all. And I'm still trying to find some. And if y'all have any for my type of hair, please leave it in the comments below, because like, I need it. I'll try anything. I've tried Miel. I've tried Shea Moisture. I don't think I've tried Camille Rose yet, but I'm damn sure I'm finna try Can too, because I heard that's bad for your hair. Miel apparently makes your hair fall out, but I still got that bottle right there. But anyway, just like here. But anyway, yeah, I need new hair products because like I want to find something that can make my hair like show, because I have a really nice curl pattern, but I don't know how to make it pop or like show. Because I don't know how to do my hair, because I've been bald headed. I've been saying this all the time, and it's not a joke. I've been bald headed all of my life. I've always had low cut, bald fade, table fade, low type, you know, whatever. I've always had a low fade all my life. This is the first time me actually having hair and taking care of it for myself. Because when I was like a baby, I had braids, but like I wouldn't know the type shit. I don't know what they was putting in my hair, you know. But yeah, so I need new products because my hair gets dry very, very fast. It's like, it soaks up everything like a freaking sponge. No matter how much water I put on, no matter how many products I put on, it soaks everything up like a freaking sponge. And I'm sick and tired of being sick and tired. Like, I'm tired of putting all this product on my head if it's be dried up in 2.5 seconds. But yeah, so I don't know. But when I do get my braids, and I put the mousse and stuff on my head. But that's why I like braids, because I don't have to manage them that much. Just let that do-rag on, put the little mousse on there, and go on about my day. Little toothbrush, brush my little heads down, but that's it, baby. That's all. That's all, and more or less. But anyway, I don't want to ramble y'all too much because I feel like this video is already long as hell. But that was our last question. And I thank y'all so much for asking me these questions and stuff like that. And let me know if y'all like videos like this, if y'all want to see more videos like this, if y'all want to get more into my business and more into my life and stuff. But I feel like I don't tell y'all nothing for real. Like, y'all see my life, but I feel like I don't talk to y'all. So, yeah, but anyway, this is another video. And until next time.
Excuse the fuck out of me!
And until next time, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and turn on those post notifications to the upload. Until next time, I'll see y'all later. Toodles!